Hey there friends, that's right, you're straight the Flash here, and yeah, bit of a late start. Oh my goodness, a trillion things came up, but of course the show's got to go on, right? And yes, it's a fight night, fight morning, fight evening, afternoon, whatever the case may be, wherever you may be joining this live stream. Very, very good day to you. And yep, TGIF, I must say. Friday, Friday, Friday. We all love Fridays, right? Well, at least most of us. So it's Undisputed fight night. Oh my goodness, this definitely is going to be quite an interesting battle as well. And decided to, of course, run this one back between Muhammad Ali, the greatest Muhammad Ali, taking on the Undisputed, well, this version of the game, Big George Foreman, who recently passed, and decided to run it back and switch things around. Last time I used the greatest Muhammad Ali, of course, and yeah, got a knockout victory. So I've decided to stack the odds against me in this one, as Big George Foreman, and a custom-made character at that. Definitely doesn't have the stamina and all the other extra special perks that comes with being one of the top-rated characters in Undisputed. And yeah, I'll have to bring my triple A game to at least try and make it to the distance, or maybe even get a TKO later on in the bout, but we'll see how that goes. And on the undercard, as you can see, the one that's lined up ready, we have Josh Warrington, the Leeds Warrior, taking on Carl the Jackal of Frampton, and that's lined up next. And right after that battle, we have Terrence Bud Crawford, and of course, Terrence Bud Crawford making a lot of headlines in the news these days, right? And he's taking on the great, the GOAT, another big GOAT in the name of boxing, of course, Sugar Ray Leonard. So that'll be the match lined up afterwards. Of course, before that, Josh Warrington, the Leeds Warrior, taking on Carl the Jackal of Frampton. So of course, as usual, I'm gonna kick things off, have a quick little overview of things, and then we get straight into the bout itself. Run a few promotions first, of course.
If your cricket career isn't as epic as Flash's, time to step up your game. Welcome to Flash Cricket 24 Club Career Live Gameplay. Our favourite all-rounder is smashing records and taking names. With every match, Flash's skills are hitting new heights. His last performance, absolutely stellar. Ready to see if he keeps up the momentum? Stay tuned, because more live action is coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Why do 90% of fighters never give up? They watch Gamer Flash Fighter. First you hop, then you drop, and you either get KO'd or pick yourself back up. It's non-stop action on Gamer Flash Fighter live stream. Witness epic knockouts, clutch comebacks, and insane battles. Like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell to join the fight. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Subscribe now and become a part of the Ultimate Fighter community.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal, with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
If you're a tech enthusiast, you need to hear this. Flash Tech Tips is your new go-to for all things tech. From quick software fixes to game modding tutorials, we've got it covered in bite-sized and longer tech videos. Stay updated with the latest amazing tech news and learn new tricks to enhance your digital life. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and activate notifications. Dive into the future of tech with Flash Tech Tips.
Hey everyone, and welcome. Let me tell you why you absolutely need Flash Cricket Stream. We're talking huge hits, amazing wickets, and action all the time. From those awesome long test matches to super fast T20 and crazy exciting 10-10 showdowns. We've got every kind of cricket you could want. You can watch live matches, see quick highlight shots of the best parts, and even get exclusive player of the match presentations all in one spot. Don't miss a single thing. Make sure you click that notification bell so you always know what's happening. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends to join the Flash Cricket Stream family. We're bringing the cricket action straight to you no matter where you are. Flash Cricket Stream, it's fun cricket. On the go.
And welcome back, and yes, definitely time of course for the live triple header Undisputed big boxing bouts. Of course, the main event is Big George Foreman, who recently passed, of course, and one of the greatest, one of the GOATs of boxing, of course, and he'll be taking on the great Muhammad Ali in this one. And previously I did have this match, but I did this with Muhammad Ali. This one is going to be quite a challenging match. Oh my goodness. The odds are definitely not in my favor. If you're betting, I guess you could say 1,000 to 1 or even more. But of course, I'm going to definitely put my best foot forward and try and see if I can still get some sort of a result. And of course, this bout is lined up next, and that's Frampton, the Jackal, taking on John Warrington, the Leeds Warrior. And this is going to be quite a clash, similar in terms of their style, so to speak, and not too far apart in terms of stamina and other features, so should be pretty even depending on how things go. From the first round upwards. And don't forget, of course, sort of promotion for cricket, we have a ginormous cricket clash tomorrow. Those of you who love cricket, yep, cricket is back. This time is bigger than even before. A lot of T20 matches before, but this one is a full 50 overs ODI, and this is a knockout. That's right, just one chance each time to get to that last round, and only one team, or only two teams I should say, should make the final, and the champion will be crowned. And that match is tomorrow, Saturday. Don't want to miss that at all. And it will be India taking on Australia in this opening match. That's going to be quite a tussle, quite a battle, back and forth, and it could go either way. And 50 overs to play with, yeah, that's a lot of overs to get a lot of runs as well. So definitely don't want to miss that, and that'll be lined up for tomorrow. Just make sure you got that notification bell icon activated, and definitely you know exactly when that goes live. So yeah, this is the match that's up presently in our first Undisputed triple header, and Frampton, the Jackal, we're taking on the Leeds Warrior in Josh Warrington, and all a featherweight action as we start to line things up here. I guess we could look for probably somewhere a little closer. Let's say Sheffield. That's a little too small, I think. Riyadh is huge. Oh, we can keep everything in Riyadh, of course. Alright, so we'll keep everything in Riyadh. Okay, so this will be 12 rounds of a boxing. And cannot be saved by the bell in no round. And of course, no three knockdown rule in effect. And I'll leave everything basically as it is. You can even turn the referee's leniency up a little bit more to make him a bit more strict. And yeah, that looks good now. So let's do this. And for this bout, I've decided to choose the Leeds Warrior, Josh Warrington.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Carl the Jackal Frampton, 125 pounds even. He's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 157. And he's fighting the Leeds Warrior, Josh Warrington. He's willing to go through hell and brimstone to win a fight. 5'7" with a 67.7-inch reach.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
It's Carl the Jackal Frampton. Whether it's super bantamweight, featherweight, or super featherweight, he is a real danger, as tough as they come. Josh, the Leeds Warrior Warrington. Who could forget his performance against Kiko Martinez, the fighting pride of Leeds, UK?
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Leeds, England, a featherweight champion of the world, introducing Josh Warrington.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start round one. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? So much for boxing. This is a fight. How about that time counter shot? After so much oh, right there. Oh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Josh Warrington on the brink, and the Leeds Warrior goes to the canvas. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I've got to see that again.
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the second round. We had not one but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
Two knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, hold that thought. Oh boy, it was a matter of time. Frampton is on the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Lights out right there.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner.
Oh my God, Johnny! This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Frampton now knocked back. jabs. He's got to cover up. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to...
Straight, hold that shot. Oh, it's all defense now for Frampton. Forget offense. Cover up, man. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Straight right just misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And crumbles to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
And the new featherweight champion of the world. So, yep. Josh Warrington did it in this one, and just 2 rounds. It was just too much punishment. I was able to dish out against Frampton in this one, and Jeff definitely made a short work of this featherweight match. And it was pretty close actually, 18 to 19 in favor of avatar I selected for this match, Josh Warrington. And yeah, maybe if it went a little further without much more drama, maybe it could have gone either way, but you never know. So let's have a quick look at the punch stats. And overall, Frampton threw 91 and landed a 58. And Josh Warrington threw 169 and landed 86. And jabs, both are fairly busy with the jabs. Frampton threw 33 and landed 21. And Josh Warrington threw 24 and landed 14. Straights, not many straights up by both competitors, as Frampton threw 14 and landed 5. And just threw, well, I threw 4 and just landed 1 for Josh Warrington. In terms of hooks, both very busy with hooks. And Carl Frampton threw 42 hooks, landed 31. And Josh Warrington threw a lot more. And out of 116, landed 60 hooks. Uppercuts, well, I threw a lot, quite a bit of uppercuts, quite a sizable number of missed, but compared to Carl Frampton, who threw 2 and landed 1, I threw 25 uppercuts and landed 11 power punches. Well, it's almost like a no contest here. And 5 power punches by Carl Frampton and 3 landed. And Josh Warrington, 41 power punches thrown and 21 landed. Counters were a bit fairly decent in this one, and counted 5, and Carl Frampton counters both 1. In terms of blocks, Carl Frampton did block quite a few of the shots, as I did through quite a flurry of combinations. He blocked 45, and Josh Warrington blocked 11 shots. So there you have it, first match out of the way. That was very, very, very short, just 3 rounds out of 12. And yeah, my first W in this Undisputed triple header, as Josh Warrington, the Leeds Warrior, defeated Carl Frampton, the Jackal. And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. That's right, yours truly, the Flash here, and a bit of a boxing triple header. As main event, we'll see Big George Foreman taking on the greatest Muhammad Ali. Gonna switch sides in this one. Very first match, I chose Muhammad Ali, and I do believe I got a 8-round knockout in that one. But it's going to be a lot more of a challenge, as I'm using a custom-made character, George Foreman, taking on Muhammad Ali, and yep, his stats tweaked quite immensely indeed. So the next match that's coming up in a short while will be Terrence Bud Crawford taking on the GOAT, Mega GOAT, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Hey gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash Sports Streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
Ahoy there, you lads and lasses. Thanks for joining this action-packed Flash Gamer stream filled with gnarly fun, conquest and plunder. Remember to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment and while you be at it, hook that notification bell icon and give it a pirate's thunderous smash. Hence to always be in the know when we be going live again. So don't you dare go anywhere. We set sails on another adventurous voyage, right after this pause for some food, and of course, some hearty grog.
Hey everyone! Are you looking for some serious excitement? You know, that feeling of pure adrenaline? Well, Flash's stream is here to give you the best first-person shooter action. These battles are super intense and can be over in a flash. Sometimes you give it your all and still come up short, but hey, losing one fight doesn't mean you lost the whole thing, right? Flash's stream has everything you'd want. Crazy fast battles, smart team plays, you name it. We're all in this together, a true team. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave a comment, And hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the action. Get ready for some epic battles because this is Flash's ultimate FPS showdown. Let's do this, soldier. It's lock and load time. Let's go, go, go. Stop scrolling. Are you ready to face your worst nightmares? Dive into Flash's monster horror gameplay. Feel your heart race with every jump scare, your pulse quicken with every eerie note. This is not for the faint of heart. Encounter colossal, terrifying beasts like the Smoke Wolf, Bigfoot, and the Grafton Monster. But that's not all. Brace yourself for relentless slashers like Freddy, Jason, and Chucky. It's a parade of nightmares that'll keep you glued to the screen. Flash's monster horror gameplay is your ticket to the most intense, nail-biting scares. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell. Ready for the ultimate horror showdown? Let's face these monsters together, because trust me, you'll need more than just adrenaline to survive. It's just a game. Or is it?
Hey gamers, it's Quentin Strickton, teaming up with The Flash. Thanks for joining today's live stream. Remember to smash that like button. Drop a comment, subscribe to this channel. And activate the notification bell icon. So you will always know when next we go live. Thanks again, your support is an awesome sporting move, we really make a great team. So don't go anywhere, it's intermission time. This gaming session will resume in a short while.
Hey there, it's Ninja Kamau and thanks for joining this Gamer Flash live stream. Remember to smash that like button. Comment, subscribe to this channel. And activate the notification bell icon. So you will always be in the know when next we go live. Appreciate you joining, we make a really great Ninja Warrior team. So don't go anywhere. This gaming session will remain a short while.
Flash Gamer Stream will be right back, it is.
Thank you once again for joining this Gamer Flash live stream. Remember to smash that like button. Drop a comment and subscribe to this channel. Also make sure to activate the notifications bell icon. Thanks once again, as you are so super awesome. And don't you dare go anywhere. This gaming session will resume in a short while.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Well, I think I'm gonna grab myself delicious deep dish pizza. Yeah, one of my custom pizzas. I do love making pizzas. Of course, I gotta have a nice cold drink to go along with it. And don't forget to give a thumbs up and drop a comment and activate the notifications bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I go live. So don't you dare go anywhere. This live stream will return in a flash dash while.
Why do 90% of fighters never give up? They watch Gamer Flash Fighter. First you hop, then you drop, and you either get KO'd or pick yourself back up. It's non-stop action on Gamer Flash Fighter live stream. Witness epic knockouts, clutch comebacks, and insane battles. Like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell to join the fight. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Subscribe now and become a part of the Ultimate Fighter community. Hello there, it's Luffy and welcome to another Flash Tech Tips. Am I the only one that didn't know my computer's motherboard is like a mini city? Did you know your motherboard is the unsung hero of your computer? It's got everything from a CPU socket, the brain of your system, to RAM slots, your computer's short-term memory. Expansion slots like PCIe are where you plug in cool upgrades like graphics and network cards. The chipset? It's the communication hub, keeping everything running smoothly. Need power? The power connectors have you covered. And don't forget the BIOS UEFI chip. It's what gets your computer up and running every time you switch it on. The CMOS battery keeps your settings safe even when the power's off. And those I/O ports? They're your computer's way of talking to the world. Think USBs and audio jacks. So, next time you boot up, give a nod to your motherboard. It's doing a lot to keep things running. Catch you next time on Flash Tech Tips.
If your cricket career isn't as epic as Flash's, time to step up your game. Welcome to Flash Cricket 24 Club Career Live Gameplay. Our favourite all-rounder is smashing records and taking names. With every match, Flash's skills are hitting new heights. His last performance, absolutely stellar. Ready to see if he keeps up the momentum? Stay tuned, because more live action is coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity score runs there.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. That's right, your gamer bro Flash here, and some undisputed boxing triple header action underway. And yep, first match out of the way, and that was quite a match indeed. As Josh Warrington, the Leeds Warrior, the character I chose for that particular match, this defeated Carl, the Jackal Frampton, third round knockout, and was unable to beat the count. Of course, coming up next we have Terrence Bud Crawford taking on the Mega Goat Sugar Ray Leonard. And those of you who love cricket, yeah, big cricket clash tomorrow, and I do mean really, really big. And it's not just 20 overs a side, it's 50 overs a side. It's colossal, as India will be taking on Australia in that one in a knockout round match, and only one team. Of course, there'll be 10 teams competing in that one, and only one team will be crowned ODI champion. Cricket 24 style, of course, 2025. And that's tomorrow. Just make sure you got that notification bell icon activated, and definitely you'll get that little ping of a notification, and there you go. Be live with that cricket action. And of course, the second match all lined up and ready to go. And wow, this is going to be quite a clash. Clash of eras, as Terrence, Bud, Crawford. Technically a goat in his own right, right? Has a big match against Canelo Alvarez, and wow, that's gonna be a mega clash. All right, now he's doing it Undisputed style against the mega goat himself, Sugar Ray Leonard. I'll definitely do my best to definitely use combinations, a lot of footwork, movement, and see if I can cause an upset. And for this particular match, I think I'm gonna go with Sugar Ray Leonard. So things are looking pretty good, and definitely should be quite a nice match. And let's see a reach advantage there for Terrence Bud Crawford, 188 centimeters to Sugar Ray Leonard's 179 centimeters. About the same in terms of weight, 67 kilograms, and small height advantage for Sugar Ray Leonard in this weight. But however, yes, the stats are very much the same, so definitely it's going to be quite a grueling, combative match indeed. So without further ado, let's activate things here. And yeah, gotta go for the big arena for this one. Yeah, there we are. And 12 rounds. Yep, pump it up to 12. And yeah, I'm gonna make sure that referee is doing his job in this one, and bump up his strictness just a little bit more. And yeah, definitely this is gonna be quite a match.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be staring across from the legend himself, Sugar Ray Leonard. 65.8 kilos. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. And a nice left hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Well done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Those counter punches, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. And there's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right constantly.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Failing to score with that right hook. Crawford just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Nice fight. And down goes Crawford. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Well, now it's about getting...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
all offense all the time. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches. Hold it right there. Crawford is dazed. Going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A lot of effort being exerted here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab not finding its target. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A perfect counter lands. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change everything in this battle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Crawford in trouble. Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
So, I'm going to tell you what happened, right? So, I actually thought I was a little ahead on the cards. And I looked at the end of the last round, and I said, well, what? I'm actually behind here? Oh, wait. So I decided to go up there, time some shots, and yeah, caught him with that monstrous body shot. So awesome, actually got the win for the legend, the GOAT, Sugar Ray Leonard. So that was awesome against Terrence Bud Crawford. So my second W for the Undisputed triple header so far. I'm not getting my hopes up too high for the next one, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And actually Crawford actually had a 710. I just trying to think how did they calculate that, but anyway, let's have a look at the punch stats altogether. So overall punch stats, Terrence Crawford 354 thrown to 192 landed. I threw a bit more, 375, landed a bit less, so it probably did slip and block quite a few there, it seems. So 375 thrown, 173 landed. The jabs, yes, quite busy with the jabs. He threw 130, landed 69. I threw just 76 and landed 31. Straights, yeah, he was really busy with the straights. 72 and landed 38. And I just threw 10 and I landed 3. Hooks as well, well, I definitely was the hook machine in this one. So he threw 137 and I landed, well, he landed 79. And I threw 262 hooks and landed 129. Uppercuts, I was a bit more busy in terms of the uppercuts. He threw 15 and landed 6. I threw 27 and landed 10. Power punches, this is which actually did Terrence Bud Crawford. He landed 7 and threw 14. I threw a whole 82 and landed 39. Yeah, in terms of counters, yeah, Terrence Bud Crawford was definitely on with the counters. He counted 19 and I had 5 counters. In terms of blocks, quite even actually. And Terrence Bud Crawford 80 blocks compared to 75. And I also was quite worried as well at my stamina level. So I really was thinking about trying to ease back some of my power punches for some of the later rounds, because as you look there, 41% stamina compared to 77% stamina by Terrence Crawford there. Health was fairly okay, 83%, and Terrence Crawford health was 75. So also the legend Sugar Ray Leonard. I just didn't want this one to go into the deeper rounds, so I just had to time a couple big shots, kind of fainted them upstairs, and I counted with a nice solid body shot, and Terrence Bud Crawford never recovered after that. So definitely pleased with that one. And 7-round knockout, 2 minutes 30 seconds in the 7th round. And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. That's right, yours truly, the Flash here. I'm having a lot of fun, of course, not because I've got 2 W's in a row. And the big mountain to climb is coming up next. The huge, ginormous, bigger than life main event. Big George Foreman, of course, who passed recently, decided to run back the match against the great Muhammad Ali. I played as Muhammad Ali in the last time. This time I'm going to try for George Foreman, but also definitely not in my favor. But I'm going to try. Stamina has always been an issue, so I definitely have to manage that. And hopefully I can actually at least go the distance, not get a later round knockout, or maybe win on points. But it's not in my favor, of course. If you're betting, of course, probably 1,000 to 1. So we'll see how that goes. So the main event coming up in a short while. Run a few promotions and a very short intermission.
gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash Sports Streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last-minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
In the electronic world of gaming, Gamer Flash live stream events brings to you a diverse array of super games that will keep your adrenaline pumping. Today, we are going to delve into the intense gameplay and strategies of some of the most exciting games out there. Get ready to dive into the world of sports with Cricket 24, fun football, and wrestling, where precision, strategy, and timing are key. Feel the thrill of the chase in tennis, where every shot counts and the pressure is always on. Switching gears, we enter the fast-paced universe of first-person shooters, with games like Battlefield, Titanfall 2, Arma 3, and BattleBit Remastered. Every corner turn could be your last, and every decision made could be the difference between victory and defeat. Red Dead Redemption 2 adds a touch of the Old West to the mix, where survival depends not only on your aim but also on your wit. From the Wild West, we move on to an arena of a different kind with fighter games like 9 Monkeys of Shaolin, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and One Piece Burning Blood. Here, it's all about the combos, the perfect blocks, and the well-timed strikes. Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat 11, and Soul Calibur 6 bring comic book characters and legendary fighters to life, where every battle is a test of skill and endurance. And if that's not enough, prepare for a chilling adventure with horror games like Folklore Hunter, Spat, A Day Out, and Dead by Daylight. Here, every sound matters, every shadow could be a threat, and survival is the ultimate goal. Left 4, Dead 2, Devour, The Forest, and Dying Light add a touch of the apocalypse, where teamwork is as crucial as your ability to fight off hordes of enemies. Gamer Flash live streams offers a gaming experience that caters to both the pro gamer and the casual player. Whether you're looking for a strategic challenge or just a fun way to pass the time, we have something for everyone. Don't forget to show your support by smashing that like button and dropping a comment. Subscribing to the channel not only keeps you updated on the latest gaming action, but also helps us continue to bring you the best in gaming. So gear up, it's time to roll into the gaming field. The world of Gamer Flash live streams awaits you. There's no time to waste, it's time for some action. Get in the game.
Ahoy there, you lads and lasses. Thanks for joining this action-packed Flash Gamer stream filled with gnarly fun, conquest and plunder. Remember to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment and while you be at it, hook that notification bell icon and give it a pirate's thunderous smash. Hence to always be in the know when we be going live again. So don't you dare go anywhere. We set sails on another adventurous voyage. Right after this pause for some food, and of course, some hearty grog.
Hey crew, it's Timo Smackshine, teaming up with Gamer Flash Livestream. Thanks for joining today's session. Remember to power smack that like button. Drop a comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell icon, so you will always know when next we go live. Thanks again for all your amazing support. That's quite sporting of you, mate. We all really make a strong team. So don't go anywhere, it's intermission time. Now this gaming session will resume in a short while.
Hello my Earth friends, it's Kamayan Zion 12 and thanks for joining this Gamer Flash live stream. Remember to press that thumbs up button. Drop a comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell icon, thus to know when next we go live. Thanks again. We may pay you a friendly visit sometime. This gamer session will continue in a short planetary while. Peace.
And welcome back, friends. That's right, yours truly, the Flash here. And wow, for this huge, ginormous main event, I had no choice. Had to get some gamer food, alright? So I kind of like chug as much of it down. And I don't know if it's going to help me in any way, but wow. Look at the difference in skill statistics. 93 to 80. Oh my goodness. Yep. And there's his name. Muhammad Ali, the greatest. Well, George Foreman, of course. Big George Foreman, but custom made character, so you've got to use what's technically there to be used. And I'm sure at some point in the future, Undisputed would create some sort of legend DLC pack with all the goats of boxing that are not already in the game. But in the meantime, of course, feel free to create your own and try to make them as close as possible to the actual life legends themselves. And of course I decided to do this one. Recent passing of George Foreman, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can upset the greatest of this one. But oh my goodness, he's so tricky. Got so much tricks in the bag, and his movement, stamina levels are going to be off the charts. So yeah, I gotta be smart in this one, alright? Gotta pace myself. This is gonna be later on down in the rounds, if I'm actually gonna survive at all to get that far. So coming up next, big main event match, one that we've been waiting for. George Foreman taking on the greatest Muhammad Ali, and yeah, definitely that's going to be quite a mega main event. And don't forget, tomorrow, of course, have the ODI Championship knockout round. That's cricket I'm talking about. That's right, one-day international, and be taking place at a Skillhead International Stadium. 10 teams will compete for ODI Championship 2025. But only one team will be crowned. And tomorrow's match is India taking on Australia. That's a ginormous clash. You don't want to miss. So the moment of truth has arisen, and yeah, it's just going to be quite a challenge. George Foreman, big George Foreman, has a reach of 194 centimeters, but Muhammad Ali, the greatest, has a reach 198 centimeters. So 4 centimeters difference in favor of Muhammad Ali. Has a bit of a weight advantage. Now we're at 110 kilograms, and Muhammad Ali is 98 kilograms in this one. A little bit taller, but of course, what really matters is the stats, and that's where the challenge lies altogether. So let's get things initiated here. And of course, started off at the Kingdom Arena, and of course the main event at Riyadh's Kingdom Arena for this huge undisputed bout. Doesn't get bigger than that. Muhammad Ali, the greatest, taking on big, the GOAT himself, George Foreman. Up now.
ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. Up against them, Freight Train. Now this could go the distance, but again, this is the heavyweight division where one punch could end it in a split second.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. And they'll be facing Freight Train from the United States of America.
Wow, someone's been really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with light blue trim, Freight Train.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. Beautiful counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a counter shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
A flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train, this is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Counter punches have to hurt. His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. The bell rings and we start the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You gotta stick and move and use angles.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Is he going to punch himself out though? Swing and a miss with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. And there's the bell to start round 4. 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with the hook. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then get back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can't find a home with that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Freight train goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You can do it again.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. Perfect counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot. And
big shot, and down goes Ali. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
I am almost speechless here. Wow. I didn't see that coming. I mean, it's heavyweight, right? One punch could end the fight at any time, but I was like so behind in the fight, and look at that. 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-8. Of course, that was in my favor there. Well, no, against me there. And then 10-9 again. Total was 60 to 53. And, wow. Judge Felix Poirier had it 60 to 53. Muhammad Ali. Judge Sidney Foster had it 60 to 53. Muhammad Ali. And Judge Artem Corneville had it 60 to 53. So Muhammad Ali was winning on a counter, and wow, I mean, I kind of did set him up with some straights to the body and the face, and then I actually tossed in a bit of a power shot of a hook, but wow, I didn't see that coming, but I'll take the W. So it's been a nice undisputed gameplay of W's. So yeah, I'll take it. So 3 W's in the triple header, included, you can say, the rematch which I had some time back. Well, last time I had Muhammad Ali against George Foreman, and I chose Muhammad Ali. Knocked out Foreman in the 8th round, I do believe. And yeah, almost around about the same time I turned the tables, and that one punch goes, of course, big George Foreman, the word big alone tells that this guy could punch, right? So that one big punch, all that extra body weight, wow, and down went Ali that one time. Wow. So I guess I I think it's the first time I've actually ever knocked out the GOAT himself in the game. So this is a first all around. So wow, that was pretty interesting. And I'm going to show you how one-sided the scorecard is going to look right now. So the punch stats altogether, Muhammad Ali threw 473 in total to George Foreman's 325, right? And he landed 252 of his punches to 169 of George Foreman's punches. The jabs, well, of course, it's Muhammad Ali, the greatest, right? He's like one of the jabbing goats of all time, right? So he threw 230 to 117. I just threw a mere 45 and landed 20. Straights, same thing again. Muhammad Ali threw 88 straights to landed 34. I just threw 3 straights and landed 1, right? So in terms of hooks, 145 Muhammad Ali, and he landed 93. Well, of course, my hooks were, of course, winging all over the place, and I threw 267. And more than likely, I do believe I did knock him out with a bit of a hook there, maybe a short hook. And 267 thrown and landed 141. Uppercuts were about even. The greatest Muhammad Ali threw 10 and landed 8, and George Foreman landed 7 and threw 10. Power punches, well, I did land or threw a lot more power punches, and look at my stamina level, it's like 29% left. I don't think I could have lasted another 3 rounds. My stamina kept going down to like maybe 10 and 12 and almost practically not there. And once your stamina goes down, your movement goes, your character's all over the place, and all of a sudden Muhammad Ali will be peppering you with punches and combinations, and more likely probably would have got George Foreman by knockout at some point, looking at the stamina. But I threw a big punch, I landed a big punch, and my goodness, down went the greatest, the GOAT, Muhammad Ali. So a bit of a revenge for George Foreman in this match. And yeah, definitely. So yeah, power punches once again. Muhammad Ali threw 6, landed 3, and George Foreman threw 55, landed 34. And counters, of course, Muhammad Ali's counters were on point. 20 counters to 8. Blocks, I actually didn't do too bad. I did quite well with the blocks. I did block and move out to the way out of a lot of Muhammad Ali punches, and I was buzzed a few times, flashing in the red, but I did happen to stay away from a lot of those punches and block them. And 88 blocks to Muhammad Ali's 47. And of course, health is about the same, 78% Muhammad Ali and 68% Big George Foreman. But stamina was the issue. Muhammad Ali had 62% stamina left compared to George Foreman's 29%. Honestly, 3 more rounds, stamina keeps going down. If I didn't manage my stamina in any proper fashion, definitely would have been gassed, and then I think Muhammad Ali definitely would have got the victory there. But well, I'll take it. So, Big George Foreman, Thriller in Manila, I guess, part 2 that never happened, right? Got a bit of revenge. Of course, decided to run this particular main event due to the passing of the great himself, and I said, why not? I'll switch it around. I'll try with George Foreman this time against the greatest Muhammad Ali, and well, the W did come, so that was pretty awesome. So there you have it. Definitely. And yeah, played as George Foreman in this one, and my very first victory as well against the greatest Muhammad Ali. And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. You've just been watching a triple header, Undisputed. Big set of main events featuring some GOATs as well. So Sugar Ray Leonard, so Big George Foreman, and the greatest Muhammad Ali. Big upset, of course, as I played as George Foreman in this one, and I was able, one a humongous, ginormous, I do believe it was a left hook right across the temple there, and Muhammad Ali was down. That was the defining moment in the actual match itself, and wow, yeah, definitely, yeah, I'll take it. I know, everybody's stunned, including me, but you know, these things do happen in the sport. And heavyweights, heavyweights, these guys hit heavy, they hit hard, and once they connect, and they connect well enough, sometimes you're just not gonna beat that count. So earlier, of course, we saw Josh Warrington, the Leeds Warrior, taking on Carl the Jackal Frampton, and I played as Josh Warrington in that one, and I got the third round knockout against Carl the Jackal Frampton. A lot of sustained combinations, knocked down a few times before, and after the couple heavy shots I landed in the third round, Carl the Jackal Frampton was not able to continue. Also got knockout, I believe, around 7 against Terrence Crawford, as I played as Sugar Ray Leonard in this one. And once again, combinations, landed a couple downstairs, a couple upstairs, some straights, and I did push back Terrence Crawford a bit. As he came back in, he left his left side open there, and I winged a ginormous hook to the body, and this is like Undisputed of a lot of KOs, and I got 3 W's, which is pretty awesome, and Terrence Crawford was not able to continue after that. So yeah, pretty awesome so far, and my first time ever defeating the greatest Muhammad Ali in this one, and I don't think that's gonna happen again in a hurry, but you know, it was pretty awesome to see as well. And don't forget, tomorrow, of course, so we have some cricket lined up for you, some one-day international championship knockout rounds. It's gonna be a whole weekend of knockouts, I guarantee you. And this is taking place at the Sylhet International Stadium. 10 teams are competing for the ODI Championship 2025, and then there'll be only one team that will be crowned ODI Champions 2025. Cricket 24, of course, and the teams who will be kicking things off will be India taking on Australia, and that is going to be a barnyard burner. That is going to be a mad cricket. Lots of wickets and runs and amazing moments taking place here and there. I'm sure the umpires will be very busy in that one. Of course, you don't want to miss that. That's tomorrow for all the cricket fans. Cricket 24 tomorrow. ODI, a big clash between India and, of course, Australia. Well, here's where I'm going to wrap things up, and quick peek at the time. I may or may not do another stream a little later, or I'll just leave it till tomorrow for the ODI, because that's going to be a long session. That's like 50 overs a side, 100 overs of cricket. Well, sometimes it doesn't go the entire 50 overs per side. You know, wickets tumble, maybe 20, 25, 30 overs, who knows. But expect a lot of runs in that one for sure. And that's some ODI action, International World Cup ODI action. India taking on Australia. And thus concludes the live triple header Undisputed action right here on this channel, as Big George Foreman, Thriller in Manila Part 2, the rematch, right? And I decided to play as George Foreman in this one, as I played previously for Muhammad Ali and got the knockout in the 8th round. Then in the 7th round, Big George Foreman landed one solid punch to the temple of Muhammad Ali, and he was unable to get up and beat the 10 count. So definitely enjoyed every moment of it, and hoping that you're going to have a really great weekend ahead, of course, and there's a lot of gaming lined up for you as well. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, drop a comment, and most importantly, activate that notification bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I happen to go live. So until the very next stream, my friends, you're sure the Flash signing off just for now. So until then, it's goodbye for now.
If you're a tech enthusiast, you need to hear this. Flash Tech Tips is your new go-to for all things tech. From quick software fixes to game modding tutorials, we've got it covered in bite-sized and longer tech videos. Stay updated with the latest amazing tech news and learn new tricks to enhance your digital life. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and activate notifications. Dive into the future of tech with Flash Tech Tips.
If your cricket career isn't as epic as Flash's, time to step up your game. Welcome to Flash Cricket 24 Club Career Live Gameplay. Our favourite all-rounder is smashing records and taking names. With every match, Flash's skills are hitting new heights. His last performance, absolutely stellar. Ready to see if he keeps up the momentum? Stay tuned, because more live action is coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Ahoy there, you lads and lasses. Thanks for joining this action-packed Flash Gamer stream filled with gnarly fun, conquest and plunder. Remember to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and while you be at it, hook that notification bell icon and give it a pirate's thunderous smash. Hence to always be in the know when we be going live again. So don't you dare go anywhere. We set sails on another adventurous voyage, right after this pause for some food, and of course, some hearty grog.
Hey everyone! Are you looking for some serious excitement? You know that feeling of pure adrenaline? Well, Flash's stream is here to give you the best first-person shooter action. These battles are super intense and can be over in a flash. Sometimes you give it your all and still come up short, but hey, losing one fight doesn't mean you lost the whole thing, right? Flash's stream has everything you'd want. Crazy fast battles, smart team plays, you name it. We're all in this together, a true team. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the action. Get ready for some epic battles, because this is Flash's ultimate FPS showdown. Let's do this, soldier. It's lock and load time. Let's go, go, go.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to lasso smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell icon. Keep galloping after those dreams. Well, so long, crew. I'm out.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. Was super fun presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live again. Remember to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to activate the notification bell icon, because it will be like kryptonite without doing that. So until the next time, have an awesome superhero day. And we will see you in the next one. So long, it's bye for now.
Shiver me timbers, you won't believe what just happened. Thanks for watching another game of Flash live stream, mateys. Ha ha ha. He almost walked the plank in this one. Don't forget to rate, share and subscribe, drop a comment and ring that notification bell to know when there's another live stream. Time for me to plunder more loot and bury treasure in Davy Jones's locker. Then get some hearty grog and do a merry pirate's jig. Take care and see ye on the high seas soon, you soft-footed landlubbers. Aye.
Well, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Was Flashtastic co-hosting along with GamerFlash? But I think Bro needed to add a few more of my extra Flash moves to the gameplay. But anyway, we will keep you posted as to when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button. And drop a swift comment, and Flash subscribe to this channel. Remember to activate the notification bell icon, so to keep you in the know when next another Flash stream will be on the way. So until the next time, have a positive day, and we'll swiftly see you all again soon. Well, I'm on the move again, we'll catch you another time. Take care and so long!
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. Was actually fun presenting the gameplay along with Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash the like button, comment, Flash subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to activate the notification icon, as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until next time, have a great and earthly peaceful day. There's a great power and good within you. Well, it's goodbye now, planetary friends.